Next stop, Vietnam. So we both love Thailand, right? We both love it, but this has got to be the saddest place in all of the country. This spot specifically. And that's going through security to board your gates. We are both really excited just because we waited about nearly 2 weeks for this. Nearly 2 for a visa that I applied for multiple times that have gone within 48 hours. Nonetheless, got the visa. We're at the airport, about to hit up Vietnam, one of our favorite countries here in Southeast Asia. We're starting down south, no plans whatsoever. We do have an idea of which cities we want to hit up, but we're gonna head up north, way up north. Also, here's a funny thing. Vietnam, when you look at the map, it's a tiny strip, right? It looks like this tiny, long strip of a country, but it's actually massive. It's a massive country, and we're excited to explore it. We're gonna be there for 30 days for now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't extend past that just because my visa expires in 30 days. On the other hand, for certain European nationalities, they get to walk into the country, no visa required, and they're able to stay there for 45 days.
Yeah, it just got changed. It got updated, I think.
Just
the end of
recently.
last year, yeah.
That is wild. And for Canadians, you gotta pay for the visa, you gotta wait for it, sit tight, and then enter the country. But nonetheless, I am so thankful, so grateful. I mean, we were here in Bangkok, it was fairly uneventful. So I know the vlogs have been fairly dry the past, few videos, but I promise you, Vietnam is gonna be a crazy one in a good way.
Yeah, very eventful.
Yeah, our flight is gonna take off in about an hour. So we're just chilling here, probably gonna read for a bit and board the flight. I'm excited. It's going to be a good series. And if you haven't subscribed to our channels just yet, make sure you do to stay up to date with our Vietnam travels and adventures, and give this video a big thumbs up because today is the day. I've been saying we're going to go to Saigon, have some pho, and banh mi by the afternoon. And that is happening today. Since we have an hour till our flight leaves, we're just going to read a book, maybe have a little snack. We got some snacks from Sevi that we bought. Honestly, gonna miss Sevi.
Yeah.
Gonna miss 7-Eleven. Thailand. I don't know if there's a 7-Eleven in Vietnam. I don't think there is, but we love 7-Eleven. It's just such an awesome spot. It's fueled us before, and it's fueled us for the past 10 days here. Currently reading a book right now, while we wait for this flight to take off.
Yeah.
What are you reading? What's your book right now?
I'm not sure yet, just because I just finished a book already. I finished it this morning. It was called The Power of Now. It's a really good book, really interesting. And now I'm actually searching for the second book of the week.
That book is good. It's actually written by a guy from Canada, Vancouver too, Kitsilano area, Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah.
Read that book, amazing book. But yeah, I really love that book. But currently I just finished a book about David Goggins. If you don't know who David Goggins is, he's a fairly intense SEAL, and he's all about callousing the mind, which is unleashing your potential and just overcoming obstacles. He shares his story, experiencing racism when he was a kid, all the way through SEAL and all the things that he's accomplished in life. It's such a great book, and I just finished it. And now I'm actually reading a book called Living with a SEAL, and I didn't know that this was actually about him. So it's a nice follow-up read after reading his somewhat accomplishments or his book, but it's written by someone else. It's by Jeff Itzer, I believe. but he shares his experience of what it's like living with David Goggins and what he learned through that 31 days that he got David Goggins to live with him. But in the book that I've read a few pages so far, I just started, but he didn't mention his name whatsoever. He just kept calling David Goggins in the book Seal. But it's very, very interesting because I'm at a part where he talks about, he literally showed up to my house. It's wintertime in where was he? I think it's like New York, and then David Goggins show up with just a t-shirt and shorts, and he was cursing, and he's like, "Are you ready?" So it's a funny book because David Goggins is very intense, but it's great. The book that I read before that, the one that he wrote, reading about his struggles and his accomplishments and how he really trained his mind to get to where he's at is very, very interesting. It's so fascinating what the mind can do when you really hone into or tap into that potential. And I just learned so much from that book. So if you haven't read it, I highly suggest you do. It's called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And this one, I'll let you know how this one goes. I'm so excited. The chaos, the organized chaos, the good food. I don't know what else to say. I'll just read that. I don't know if there's a 7-Eleven in Vietnam. I don't think there is, but we love 7-Eleven. It's just, listen, we just got to our place, but as we got off the Grab car, we spotted a Sevi right over there.
That's pretty insane.
It's good to be back in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna look for a place because our Grab driver couldn't drive through here, and he said we just have to walk through this way, which I actually don't know where it is. It's definitely not that one. Where is this place? We could seriously get lost in here. I hope we find it. Where is this place? Is this one? I feel like it's this way. Whoa.
From the cash tray.
We're officially millionaires once again, but the maximum limit was 3 million
3 million.
Vietnamese dong. Yeah, I tried taking out 4,
Well,
couldn't do it.
Unlike in Laos, here the money actually goes a really long way, so I'm not worried about
That's
that.
actually true, but we got money. Next order of business is that we're gonna have to
Find food and a SIM
find
card.
food and a SIM card. But a SIM card ideally would be great to do first. But nonetheless, we got 3 million. I don't even know how much that is. That's probably
Well, if 5 million is like 100
100 euros.
So 2 million, I don't know, is it like 150 euros?
We don't know the conversion. But look at the amount of motorcycles here. It is so insane.
Yeah.
Time to find some pho and banh mi.
Yeah.
This actually looks fairly dead right now, because normally it's busier than this, but look at the amount of scooters here. We have accomplished what we've been wanting to do for the past week, and that is, wait, there's no banh mi, unfortunately. We're gonna have to do that later. But we got pho and spring rolls, and that's a good start, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Also, the co-founder of this place, apparently, is well connected. She's had the president and prime ministers here eating pho.
Love that.
Just mean it's gonna go first.
Don't mind if I do. I got the
Chicken pho.
Yeah, I got the chicken.
I got the beef.
That's some authentic chicken right there.
All right, let's give this a try. Been waiting for this for literally a week. More than a week. That is good. Let's try the spring rolls. So we got pork and shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, the shrimp is sticking out.
Yeah. No, that's the carrot. Yeah.
No, I mean at the back.
Oh, yeah.
Salute. So currently here at Viettel, and they have multiple plans. They have 1.5 gigabyte per day, 2 gigs per day, 4 gigs per day, or 5 gigs per day. They don't have anything unlimited. So ended up settling for the 4 gigs per day, and that is about 185 Vietnamese dong. I don't know how much that is in Canadian dollars. I think that's $9 or $10. I am not sure. No, maybe over that. Actually, 13. No, actually, I have no idea because we just got here and I don't know my conversion rates.
Wait, which one? The 180?
185. Yeah.
Wasn't 179 Canadian dollars and a few cents, and this is probably a little bit more, maybe 10 or 11.
We don't know the conversions just yet. But anyways, we had to wait, get a ticket, wait for 15 minutes just to get this sorted. But they're about to close. I'm about to get the SIM card. Okay, we just walked into 7-Eleven and it's just not the same as Thailand. I mean, their products, look at this. And then they do have toasties. But look, it's a different kind of toasty.
I'm pretty intrigued.
You want to try it?
Not now, but one of these days I'd like to, yeah.
It's just weird, and they don't have everything in here. I mean, they have some stuff that's similar, like CVIT. The other stuff, I'm not sure. Dairy products, they do have the same thing as in Thailand, but they obviously have their beers, bevies, and all that stuff. Other drinks. But there's no protein shake, there's no other stuff that Thailand has. First of all, we went to get the SIM card, right? Viettel. Waited for about 15 minutes. They were closing in an hour. Ended up getting this 4 gigs a day for 30 days. That was about 185,000 Vietnamese dong. And that was, yeah, it's 10.50, let's just say 11 Canadian dollars or 8 US dollars and 8 euros. You're spilling everywhere. Okay, we got the SIM card. I swear, the last time I thought it was unlimited last time I was here.
Yeah, me too.
I felt like it was, unless something changed. I have no idea, but I was also here 2 years ago, so I feel that the plan that I got, the same company, Viettel, was unlimited. I don't know, but I bought mine at the airport, but it is what it is. I could be wrong. Who knows? I don't remember, to be honest. That was 2 years ago. Got these cakes. Great. And then what else was I going to say? Oh, and tomorrow I wanted to go to the immigration embassy or whatever you want to call it, Vietnam immigration office here, I think. The reason why is because I had applied for this visa 1 week ago. And technically it's 30 days, right, that you have here for Canadians, or at least the visa that I applied for. But the thing is, we came here a week later.
Yeah, because, yeah, a week
So
later.
my stamp out is actually 3 weeks from now. And so we have to go to the embassy and then I have to sort out or ask them, is there any way, give me a sec.
Priority. Is it good?
That's good.
Is it?
This is from Sevi. And then I'm going to try to see if there's a way they could restamp it or extend the visa just because, yeah, I had arrived 1 week later because I couldn't enter the country. It was a visa thing. It was a visa issue.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow It's the weekend, which is perfect. So they're closed. Not going to do that. But yeah, nonetheless, got to get that sorted out. Otherwise, I'm supposed to be out of here in 3 weeks, which is, I know that 1 week is still quite a bit though. Like that would really make a difference because I feel that every time I've been here, I've always been here for a month. 4 weeks is more than enough to take your trips from south to north or vice versa to do end to end.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we got to sort that out. It's just, I even went back to the officer who stamped me.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, I'm sorry. On your visa, it says that's when you're supposed to be out of here. So he couldn't do anything. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, you already know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. And we'll see you tomorrow.